I mean, like,
Yeah.
are we building the tools of our future, or are we building something that might just leave us in the dust?
Right.
We've got a ton of research articles, editorials, you name it. And they all point to this one question.
Good.
Are we creating our successors or just really sophisticated tools? And I've got our expert here to help us break it all down. And trust me, some of this stuff is seriously mind-blowing.
Looking forward to it.
Remember that AI that built a whole society in Minecraft?
Yeah, that was fascinating.
We all had a good laugh, but this time it's different. OpenAI just dropped their latest model, GPT-01, and let me tell you, it's causing a stir.
Especially with this thing called strawberry reasoning.
Yeah, the buzz around GPT-01 is definitely warranted. This isn't just a small step forward.
Okay.
This model is showing signs of something much bigger. It seems to demonstrate a capacity for inference that we haven't really seen before.
Okay, so break that down for me. What's so special about this strawberry reasoning?
Okay, so imagine this. You show a child a picture of a strawberry, and you tell them it's sweet. Then you show them a picture of a fruit they've never seen before. And you say it's related to the strawberry.
Okay.
The child can then infer that this new fruit is also likely to be sweet, right?
GPT-01 is showing signs of this kind of reasoning ability. It can take limited information, apply existing knowledge to it, and actually come up with new conclusions. It's like it can see the bigger picture, something previous models just couldn't do.
I see why people are calling this a game changer. It's like we've been teaching AI to walk and talk, and suddenly it's riding a bike with no training wheels.
That's a good way to put it.
And for anyone who wants to see it in action, we've got links to some must-watch videos in the show notes. You'll see GPT-01 in action. It's impressive. But it all begs the question, with AI getting this good, are we headed for the singularity sooner than we thought?
The singularity is a fascinating concept. It's that point in time when AI surpasses human intelligence, creating this kind of intelligence explosion.
Yeah. Futurist Ray Kurzweil predicts it'll happen by 2045, right? That's not that far off.
And that's where things get really interesting. Because while Kurzweil envisions a future where humans and AI kind of merge into something new and extraordinary,
Yeah.
there are other perspectives to consider.
Okay, lay some alternative visions on me.
Historian Yuval Noah Harari, for instance, he has a different take. He suggests that AI may have already subtly hacked civilization.
Hold on, hacked civilization. That sounds a little ominous. What does he mean by that?
Harari's point is that AI, it's not just a tool anymore. You know, it's becoming like part of the fabric of our reality.
Okay.
Shaping how we see things, influencing our choices,
Right.
even dictating like what news we consume.
Wow.
Think about it. Algorithms curate your social media feeds, right?
Right.
AI-powered systems personalize your shopping experiences. It's everywhere.
Okay, yeah, I get it. It's like how much of what I think I'm choosing is actually being chosen for me by some algorithm.
Yeah.
Kind of creepy when you put it like that.
Yeah.
But is it really AI calling the shots? Or is it just us being, efficient? Like letting the machines handle the stuff we don't have time for?
That's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's easy to just call it efficiency and move on.
Yeah.
But when AI starts influencing everything from what we buy to what we read,
Yeah.
it makes you wonder how much control we're actually giving up.
It's like we're handing over the reins to our digital lives one click at a time.
Exactly.
And we're not even thinking about what that means in the long run. And while we're on the topic of AI doing things for us, did you see that thing about researchers developing an AI that can tie shoelaces?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds kind of silly, right?
It does.
But it actually shows how AI development can take these unexpected turns.
Mm-hmm.
Tying a shoelace, it requires dexterity, spatial reasoning, things we don't even think about. The fact that AI can do this now, even if it seems simple,
Right.
it just shows how far it's come.
It's true. It makes you wonder though, right? Like AI is out there mastering shoelaces and we're still struggling to untangle our headphones.
Yeah.
What's next? Folding laundry. Making the perfect omelet.
Who knows?
Speaking of what's next, this week's news has been a whirlwind of AI stuff. We've got everything from AI performing heart surgery in VR to researchers in China creating a robot with actual human brain cells.
Wow.
I know, right? Human brain cells in a robot.
It's like something straight out of science fiction.
I know.
And it really highlights that double-edged sword of AI.
Mm-hmm.
On one hand, you've got the potential to like revolutionize medicine with AI-assisted surgery.
Right.
But then on the other hand, you've got these ethical dilemmas that we're just starting to understand.
Yeah, the ethical considerations are definitely a whole other thing.
Yeah.
It seems like every step forward with AI comes with a whole new set of questions and challenges.
For sure.
And it's not just happening in labs either. We've got police departments experimenting with AR glasses AI building those societies in Minecraft. It feels like the future is happening all around us, whether we're ready for it or not.
The Minecraft example is fascinating to me. It's one thing to program an AI to play a game, right?
Yeah.
But to see these AI agents developing their own strategies, their own social structures, even their own resource management systems within the game,
Right.
it's amazing.
It's like we've given AI a sandbox to play in, and they're building castles while we're still figuring out how to make a decent sandcastle.
It really is.
So where does all of this leave us? Are we on the cusp of a technological utopia, or are we headed for a future where AI calls all the shots? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little overwhelmed here. AI revolutionizing medicine. That's amazing. But it also feels like we're handing over control of our lives, one algorithm at a time.
It is a lot to take in. But I think the important thing to remember is that the future of AI isn't set in stone. It's not predetermined.
So you're saying we're not just along for the ride?
Exactly. We have a say in how this all unfolds.
Okay, so how do we do that? What do we need to be thinking about?
We need to consider the ethics of it all. How do we ensure AI is used responsibly?
Right.
How do we prevent bias in algorithms? And how do we guarantee that AI benefits everyone, not just a select few?
It's like we're building this powerful engine, and now we have to figure out how to steer it in the right direction before it's too late.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that responsibility belongs to all of us. Researchers, policymakers, everyday people.
So what can our listeners do?
It starts with awareness. Educate yourself about AI, both the good and the bad. Have these conversations, share your thoughts, and support organizations that are working to develop AI ethically.
It sounds like knowledge is power when it comes to this stuff.
Absolutely.
Well, I started this conversation feeling a little unsure about AI,
Yeah.
but honestly, I'm feeling cautiously optimistic now.
As we should. AI has incredible potential to help us solve some big problems, but it's on us to make sure it's used for good.
Well said. And on that note, we've reached the end of our AI deep dive. We covered a lot today, from strawberry reasoning to the singularity, from AI surgeons to robots with human brain cells. It's been wild. If you're as mind-blown as we are, be sure to check out the show notes. We'll have links to all the articles and videos we talked about. Keep those questions coming, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.